Hallelujah. How many believe it tonight? Somebody turn to your neighbor and tell your neighbor, he's able. Tell somebody else, he's able. Y'all ready?
Respect the parade.
Good morning, Madam. Wesley Girls High School 112th Teacher 5 Unit Day Parade from the 69 and 3 officers. The school's Air Force Regimental Band in attendance. Ready for inspection. Flight Lieutenant Amakoje reporting. Madam.
Now you see the formation. The timing. There we go.
If I was an eagle, I would lift myself, spread my wings and fly. If I was a lion, I would run into the jungle and give the loudest growl. And if I was the sun, yes, I would rise early in the morning and shine my light so bright. If I was an angel, I would sound the alarm for the whole of creation to bow at your feet. Yes, sir. I have come to give you dwelling, to give you worship. Hallelujah. I have come to give you dwelling, to give you worship. If I was a little child, I would sing and shout for joy. If I was a stallion, no, I would use my horsey power. If I was a shining star, I would illuminate everywhere. And if I was the son of a governor, I would make everybody throw a salute to you. And if I could control the times, I will go back to the Garden of Eden. I will give you the worship that only you deserve. Yes, I will look for beautiful names like Aladeura. Yes, I will go on someone Katewa. Raru Karego. Kabiesi Oluwaru. I have come to give you twirl, to give you worship. Kabiesi Oluwaru. I have come to give you twirl, to give you worship. Yes, oh, Kabio Masio. I was meant to give you twirl, and to give you worship. Hey, Banita Saya Olokoi Maleo. I was meant to give you twirl, to bow down with the elders. I say, only a fool will look into the heavens.
Wait a minute. What is free and what is freedom? Do they mean the same? Free for what must be done or must not be done. Is that really free? Freedom from what oppresses and entangles, or freedom from what is right? Free is free, so all must be free, says the simple-minded. Free is free, but all cannot be free, says the thoughtful. Personal responsibility for action. Not free. Commitment to hard work. And not free for fellow man. Not free. Healthy interactions with others. Not free. Keeping the environment clean. Not free. All these have come with a price. The price of diligence, fortitude, and gratitude. For freedom, free as the church has come to set you free. Free to be what God intends you to be. It is the privilege of free that must not be free from responsibility.
Yes, I know. What is your beef?
You don't need this.
Don't you know that to be forewarned is to be foretold? I'm preparing my daughter. I want her to become a doctor.
It is free. Everything is free from now. I'm going.
My daughter, please get me a chair. Your pomade, everything is here. Learn from you.
Yes, ma'am.
So that I can become a doctor for me.
Yes.
I wish I could help you. But now I'm not well. Let me help you. Yeah, go, Wesley Girls. Now, 3 years, baby, what's it? About Thomas.
Eh?
Yeah, Thomas.
Oh.
Thomas.
At this time of the morning.
They started well a very long time ago. Please hurry up and let's go to class.
Don't you know that it is my decision whether to go to class or not?
I'm sorry. I was just trying to help you.
Help indeed.
Now,
fellow. Your teacher doesn't know who he's playing with. I'm going to report him immediately to the education director. Come, let's go.
Dearest people of Mentasi, I called this gathering here because of an incident which occurred yesterday that I did not like at all. I have therefore invited the District Director of Education to enlighten us about this newly implemented policy. Go ahead, Madam Director.
Thank you, Nana. People of Mentasi, I am here today to enlighten you on the free SHS, as it seems that most of you don't understand it. Parents, it is your responsibility to provide for the physical needs of your children. Just fill their job boxes with food and take them on their way. Children, in as much as it is free, it doesn't mean you have the freedom to do whatever you want. You must make good use of the free tuition and free textbooks in order for you to become responsible adults in the future. Thank you, Nana.
Thank you, Madam Director. I hope that with this explanation, you all will go and play your parts in order to take full advantage of this free education policy.
Yes, Nana.
Some other dignitaries. Let's welcome her to the club offering.
Guest speaker, honorable ministers of state, ministers of the Methodist Church Ghana, general manager of the Methodist schools, Nananum, headmistress, former headmistresses of Wesley Girls High School, members of the School Board of Governors, heads of institutions present, teaching and non-teaching staff, reputable old girls, distinguished guests, our dear parents, fellow students, ladies and gentlemen. I am highly elated to have the honor to introduce to you on this special occasion the Lady President for this year's Speech and Prize Giving Day. A wise man once said, "Some women fear the fire, but some women simply become that woman that makes other women want to up their game." She has lived for a strong purpose. Hard work has not been an option, but rather a necessity. She is a woman of virtue and simplicity. She never doubted herself, worked hard, and has made it in life. This lady was a student of this great institution. She has a postgraduate diploma and master's in organizational development from the University of Cape Coast, Ghana, and a Bachelor of Arts in French and Spanish from the University of Ghana. She furthered her education at the Fellow Chartered Institute of Taxation. A self-motivated woman with over 30 years of experience in taxation and with the Ghana Revenue Authority. She has participated in many international programs on taxation. She built around something she was passionate about. She has risen through ranks, worked in different capacities, various offices, and departments. She is currently working in the Debt Management, Compliance and Enforcement Department under the Commissioner General. She is a council member and Assistant Honorary Secretary to the Chartered Institute of Taxation, and she is passionate about creating long-lasting relationships with people, both young and old. She is a committed Christian. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, this woman has made it a point to excel in all areas, and in so doing has distinguished herself. And she is no other than Mrs. Frida Akutu Baja. Thank you.
Oh, you can do it better for our Lady President. Thank you. Thank you. With your permission, Lady President, let me also introduce first batch of our dignitaries here. We also have here this morning, gracing the occasion, the very Reverend Mrs. Nana Danyame, General Director of Education and Youth Development, and also General Manager of Methodist Schools. She is here representing the Study Bishop of Methodist Church Ghana. Welcome, welcome, Mommy. We also have here today the Omahene of Ogwa traditional area. Please help me welcome Osabarima Fiata. I also have here the past headmistresses of the school are all here with us. I mean the black past president, headmistresses. Yes, the black. I have here with us the first black headmistress of this school. Oh, please welcome Dr. Mrs. Rosina Echampo is here with us. Yes, Achi is her name. After her came another dynamic woman. Please help me also welcome Mrs. Nancy Thompson, the second black headmistress. I'm excited once again to introduce to us so the immediate past headmistress of the school, Mrs. Betty Erajua Jokoto. Let me rest a while before I do this one, so I will jump. We also have today, to grace this occasion, the Chief of Kukwado UCC, also here with us. Let's welcome Nana Kuku Inu III. We also have here the Kakomodo Chiefs representatives, led by Ochame Kwame Anan. They're also here with us. Let's welcome Kakomodo Chief. I also have here the Contemporary of Ogwa traditional area, who is also the former Deputy Director of Education in the Central Region. Please help me welcome Nana Amba Eyaba the First, also here with us. Thank you very much. Few others, and I'll pause for now. We also have here her leadership, Justice Jennifer Abuna Daze, Justice of the High Court Accra, also here with us. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I also have here Professor Elizabeth Amoa, 1967-year group, University of Ghana, Legon, a lecturer, also here with us. Welcome, welcome. I have here Evangelist Irene Catherine Osamteria, consultant, clinical pharmacist, executive of the Old Girls Association, 1969-year group. You are also welcome, madam. Reverend Nkrumah Kwame Wobel, Reverend Minister in charge of Kwakundu Bethel, is here with us. Reverend Atonkrumah Wobel, you are welcome. Representing the Bishop of the diocese, Cape Diocese, is Very Reverend Stephen Mensah. He is also the regional manager of schools. Welcome, Papa Osofo. I also have here Grace Eziye. Mrs. Grace Eziye Wachua, forgive me, madam, Headmistress of Fountainhead Christian School in Thema, also here with us. Forgive me, madam. The President, before I invite you in once again, I am highly honored to introduce to us all the Chief Executive of Wesley Girls High School. Please welcome Mrs. K. Akuma. She is, they didn't see you. This is the new headmistress of the school. Please welcome here. The 1980-year group. I believe with time we hear more. Okay. Thank you very much, the President. I'll pause for now so you can continue. At the right time, I'll come again for the next batch of introductions. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, MC. Her leadership, the Chief Justice, Ministers of State, the Board of Governors, Headmistress, teachers, past headmistresses, President of the Old Girls Association, Old Girls, fossils, ancient and modern, and our babies. Nanano, the media, invited guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is a privilege and an honor for me to be here with you today and be a part of this august occasion, the 181st Speech and Prize Giving Day under the theme, Maintaining Quality Education with a Free SHS, the role of stakeholders. I give thanks and glory to the Almighty God for how far He has brought us, and I extend a warm welcome to you all. The Speech and Prize Giving Day is special for the sevens, 7 being the number of completeness and perfection. The 1957 is celebrating their 60th anniversary after leaving school. 1967, celebrating their golden jubilee, 50 years after leaving school. 1977, the year group who are celebrating 40 years after school and who are chairing the speech day. 1997, who are hosting 20 years after school and who are hosting the speech day. 2007, 10 years. You're welcome. And 2017, who have just left to join the old girls. For those, I'd like us to observe a minute silence for those who have fallen and who are not able to be here with us today. Shall we please observe a minute silence for them? May their souls rest in perfect peace. Amen. Thank you. And also, special today is a 1980-year group. who are celebrating for giving us a new headmistress in the person of Mrs. K. Opong Ankuma. I wish to acknowledge especially our valued former headmistresses, whom I have always admired for being present at every speech day, showing their unflinching support. Today, I'm very glad to be seated with them and having Mrs. Betty Jokoto joining as the latest Oho. It gives me confidence. To Mrs. Kengopong and Kuma, I have a little secret for you. To always get the courier to deliver Mrs. Boy's invitation reader. It was an easier way of handling that. It tells you how our predecessors treasure being here. We appreciate you all for your love, passion, and commitment you show to our school. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I am optimistic that we will have a successful function. Thank you. So with that, I invite the school choir to give us a song.
And the sun from the dry land, let us sing unto the Lord. Oh, come, let us sing unto the Lord. Let us make a joyful noise to the rock of our salvation. Let us sing unto the Lord. Sing unto the Lord is the great God, and the great King. Out of the deep, oh, the earth, the stars, make me wanna dance, even though I know I'm dancing about it, go them more, baby, turn me around, make me wanna dance, the rest of the Lord, then make me shout, the rest of the Lord, then make me shout, shout.
Lady President, the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, the Presiding Bishop of the Methodist Church Ghana, Ministers of State, the Regional Minister, Omani of the Ogwa Traditional Area, Nananum, Inspector General of Police, Director General of Ghana Education Service and Directors of Education, past headmistresses, heads of schools, teaching and non-teaching staff, the headmistress, antique and modern old girls, parents, the media, fellow students, ladies and gentlemen. I stand here today to give a precise account of all that transpired in the past year, and this I intend to execute diligently by all the means I can and in all the ways I can. If it had not been the Lord who was on our side, let Wesley Girls now say, how then would we have been triumphant? How then would we be gathered here 181 years down the line, celebrating almost 2 centuries of our successes? Lady President, on the 5th of March 2017, 45 dauntless soldiers accepted the mantle of leadership from our predecessors. Right from the beginning, we had a sense of destiny. We had an inner security, and though we could never prove it to ourselves, it proved itself to us. Nobody could rob us of the conviction that the responsibilities were enjoined upon us to do what God wanted and not what we wanted. This gave us the strength to go on, and we are thrilled that He has brought it to a successful end. Ladies and gentlemen, Wesley Girls High School has remained the standard due to the holistic education students are provided with. To position us better to face the challenges of the world, our spiritual and moral growth is ensured by having daily morning devotion and weekly Bible studies. On Sundays, our dining hall is turned into a chapel where we fellowship together, a sort of hospital for our souls. All these, together with the annual Jesus Festival and freshly introduced gospel rock show, cements our faith in God. We are able to elucidate as clearly as possible the principles that we are being taught by the school. And for these authentic values, we are immensely grateful. The indispensability and boon of the Wesley Girls environment has remained a premium throughout the years. The assiduous attitude with which students approach working daily in their houses and around the school can be attributed to the saying engraved in our minds by our precious mother, the immediate past headmistress, which says, everything worth doing is worth doing well. Throughout the terms, girls swept, scrubbed, and wiped to maintain the picturesque beauty of our school compound. I am delighted to report that Ellis House stood out by placing first for house cleanliness twice in a row. And it will not come as a surprise if the host of angels who surround our school made it a routine to stop by this house every single day just to admire how beautifully the house had been scrubbed. Urban House also left us astounded by winning first place at the end of the third term. Auburn House's secret to their phenomenal victory was in their flawless and beautifully bedecked dorms. Having had a chance to visit these dorms, I must say it is nothing short of a 5-star hotel. Kudos, Auburn House. Lady President, in the field of sports, girls in the various houses left no stone unturned as they were seen jogging down every morning and training diligently during free time towards the annual inter-house athletics and formation competition. The competition was fierce as every house battled to take the trophy. Ellis House exhibited the immense power they are known for, and Compton with their resplendent royalty by placing first in the inter-house athletics competition and formation competition, respectively. However, Garnet Champion House sisters took a reverse stance by their motto, and like eagles, watched all the other houses fly ahead, unperturbed. To the Garnet Champion House sisters, all hope is not lost. I still believe you have your eyes on the prize, but are just waiting patiently for the right time to spread your wings and fly higher next time. I believe the relentless efforts the various houses put into the annual inter-house athletics competition last October did not just spring out of the blue, but instead was fueled by the record set and shattered by the Wesley Girls Athletics team during the annual inter-school athletics competition held in March 2017. I am excited to report that we emerged first for both the zonal and super zonal competition. To top it all, one of our athletes, in the person of Augusta Quarting, was adjudged the best female athlete. And as expected of students of Wesley Girls High School, we were adjudged the most disciplined school during the super zonal competition. To our joy, the passion of Gehe girls to achieve did not end there. Like Oliver Twist, we yearned for more, and more we received. At the zonal stage of the inter-school games competition, our sports girls brought our smiles closer to tears by placing first in basketball, first in handball, first in hockey, first in tennis, first in netball, and third in soccer and volleyball. Our basketball and netball players went on to the regional level and placed third and first place respectively. Our hockey girls also made us proud by emerging first at the National Hockey Tournament. Unfortunately, our basketball players failed to bring home the 2018 Sprite World Cup. But this can only be attributed to the fact that after so many wins in other disciplines, our sports girls deemed it fit to release a trophy to our sisters in other schools. After all, sharing is caring. Indeed, we are not perturbed, as we know that come 2019, our sports girls will swoop in gracefully to take back again what rightfully belongs to us. Lady President, the 2017 WASI results were a little below our expectations, but we maintain that a bend in the road is certainly not the end of the road. Contrary to some schools who mention percentage passes, that is grades from A1 to C6, we at Wesley Girls High School pride ourselves with a percentage of A1 to B3. The percentage of A's and B's are as follows. Core Mathematics, 61.83%. Physics, 73.51%. Clothing and Textile, 75%. Literature in English, 82.43%. Picture Making, 85.71%. Social Studies, 88.52%. Economics, 89.36%. Integrated Science, 90.87%. Elective Mathematics, 91.41%. Management and Living, 92%. French, 96.41%. Geography, 96.84%. Chemistry, 98.49%. Biology, 99.44%. English language, 99.53%. Christian religious studies, 100% A's and B's. Food and nutrition, 100% A's and B's. History, 100%. Accounting, 100%. General knowledge and arts, 100%. Graphic design, 100%. Jewelry, 100%. Music, 100%. Business management, 100% A's and B's. In total, the 2017 WASI candidates made 27 8A1s, 32 7A1s, 42 6A1s, and 73 5A1s. Using our predecessors' results as a stepping stone, I do not doubt that as we march to our WASI 2018, we will do all in our power to enable the incoming senior prefect announce our 100% A's and B's in all subjects come next speech day. Ladies and gentlemen, this year's early arrival of our Form 1 sisters had us at crossroads as we had to rush back to school to give our little sisters the grand gehe welcome we all experienced as greenhorns. All the same, we were able to rise to the occasion as we graciously welcomed a new batch of Form 1 girls into our dear school in September 2017. They were taken through a 2-week intense orientation program which instilled in them the very core values on which the school stands. After their matriculation service, it is only befitting to say they have imbibed authentic values by which they can achieve their goals in life. Last year's English Week celebration could only be described as grandeur. The pertinacious English department brought us a power-packed week with a myriad of activities under the theme, English Language, a Key to Global Access. The activities included spelling bee, vocabulary hunt, inter-house quiz competition, and inter-house debate competition. Students were transported into a Shakespearean epoch of Romeo and Juliet and Julius Caesar. The highlight of the celebration was the Miss Communicator pageant, a contest which tests the communication skills of girls. Students who put up excellent performances were rewarded. As part of co-curricular activities in the school, students get to join any of the 26 clubs in the school to unearth and improve upon their talents. These clubs take part in competitions in and out of the school. The Air Force Cadet Corps was adjudged the best corps at the Independence Day Parade. The Air Force Cadet Corps placed third at the Zonal Rifle Drill. Cadet Corps girls, we salute your boldness. The American Field Service Club also made us proud by winning the Most Organized AFS Club Award at the National AFS Awards ceremony held in Accra. As a result of this, we had the singular opportunity of hosting members from AFS International. At the end of the day, girls were acquainted with a kaleidoscope of cultures from all over the world. The United Bank of Africa, Ghana, also organized an essay competition in which our girls enthusiastically participate. I am delighted to report that 2 of our own students, Anochua Ekia Enchi and Yasmin Kwati, emerged second and third place respectively. The Kemper Human Rights Education Foundation also organized an international essay competition in which our very own student, Audrey Obo-Bisadako, emerged second. To these courageous girls, we say thank you for raising higher the image and flag of the school. Lady President, I had a dream, and in the dream, I had seen the promised land. Trash to treasure. Trash to treasure was in fulfillment of the manifesto I read during our election into office. This initiative urged girls to turn their litter such as bottles, jute bags, and paper boxes into valuable and usable items like pencil cases, desk organizers, and even clothes. The 2017-2018 prefectorial body, the immediate past headmistress, and some teachers made sure my dream did not remain on my pillow. Instead, it became a reality on 25th November 2017 when girls put their treasure trash on sale and made a humongous amount of 17,260 Ghana cedis. The 2017 edition of the Forum of Heads of Girls Senior High School was held on our school premises from 6th to 12th August. The theme for the forum was Pursuing Our Gender Agenda for Greater Impact. The success of this camp can not only be attributed to the showing up of the invited guests, but also the impact the speeches made on several young girls. Some invited guests included Her Ladyship Miss Sophia Kufu and lawyer Ace Ankuma. At the end of the forum, all participants who represented 40 girls' schools from all over the country were convinced that when God was Basadas Maktaas and Median, pursuit es physique. If God made anything better than a girl, he sure kept it to himself. Another indisputable fact was that Wesley Girls High School had raised the bar for the next Fox camp. Months ago, every heart in Wesley Girls High School had a secret sorrow which the world soon found out. The cause of our sorrow was Joy. Joy Asida Ado, our beloved teacher, Miss Anna Karantin's 7-year-old daughter, was diagnosed with leukemia and needed a huge amount of money for surgery and transplant. The teachers and old girls did their best by digging deep into their pockets and donating in cash and kind to save our Joy. The students' body also made an effort, and proceeds from Trash to Treasure, together with the Save Our Joy fundraiser organized by the school's drama club, Cito Club, and Cadet Corps, were donated to save our Joy. It saddens me to say that unfortunately, Joy could not make it. However, we still have faith in the God we serve, as it is said in his word, that in everything we must give thanks to him. Ladies and gentlemen, often have we heard that Wesley Girls High School is highly endowed in all areas. However, I beg to differ. We do have our own share of problems, which I hope to throw more light on this morning. As such, I humbly appeal to all year groups present, as well as parents and benevolent philanthropists, to come to our aid. Before, girls may have wished their friends, "Good night, don't let the bedbugs bite," as a way of being funny. But it was no joke when the problem of bedbugs became pronounced and alarming after sports girls from all over the country were hosted in our school for the National Sports Festival. The school authorities and parents have been doing their best to prevent the sleepless nights students have been experiencing by organizing 2 out of the 3 phases of fumigation, each phase costing 15,000 Ghana cedis, 8,500 Ghana cedis, and 6,500 Ghana cedis. Even though things have gotten better, I must say there is more room for improvement. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it would interest you to know that the lawns on which you are currently seated were once a sight to behold in all its green glow. More than 10 years ago, construction of a new assembly hall began. Unfortunately, it has still not been completed. Lady President, my speech will be incomplete without mentioning the departure of our immediate past headmistress, who served the school for 21 solid years, Mrs. Betty Rajwa Jokoto. Mrs. Jokoto's exit saw the debut of our new headmistress, Mrs. Opon Ankoma, who was introduced to the school on 9th January 2018 by the presiding bishop of the Methodist Church Ghana, Most Reverend Awache Pratt, and the general manager of Methodist schools, Very Reverend Mrs. Nana Danyame. To our immediate past headmistress, we say, merci beaucoup. Nous sommes très reconnaissants que malgré les orages, vous avez dirigé les bateaux HMS Excellence avec succès. Thank you. We are grateful that despite the storms, you were able to steer the HMS Excellence successfully. To our new headmistress, we say, thank you for making the bold decision to take over as captain of the HMS Excellence. Mommy, welcome home. Lady President, Your Ladyship, the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, this 181st anniversary speech and prize-giving day saw students, especially our Form 1 sisters, scrubbing the school till it was spick and span, setting up and clearing up, and Form 3s helping to keep the school organized. 3 weeks prior to our celebrations, our preparations had already begun with working hard around the school and rehearsing vehemently. And it is owing to our students' body that our Wesley Girls High School compound is looking captivating, and our speech day celebrations festive. Lady President, the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, in view of this, I, Mami Ekiasewa Tufo, Senior Prefect for the 2017-2018 academic year, would like to appeal for a 4-day holiday to compensate the school I would like to appeal for a 4-day holiday to compensate the school for the tireless effort we put into making this speech day a success. Lady President, Your Ladyship, the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana. Last year, a similar request was made, but it was not granted in full. However, I know this year will be a completely, entirely, totally different one, as I believe in your God-given capabilities as women of substance to convince our dear headmistress, Mrs. K. Aku Opon Ankoma, to grant us our holidays in full. I believe that if you are able to put a smile on these sad, tired faces of ours, your names will not just remain on our lips, but here, forever in our hearts. When I think of how long Wesley Girls High School has had God as its watcher and builder, I am assured that our labor shall never be in vain. To the up-and-coming prefects and to the entire school, take these words with you. Non-deficiary, never ever give up. Give thanks for what you are now and fight for what you want to be tomorrow. Lady President, invited guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my mission here this morning has been accomplished. May God richly bless all of you for gracing this occasion with your noble presence. Madam Wasi, say a 2 years affirm. Mampupumuti, Namututuye, Tatai, a bye. Namisra badi nyamese, Mukofi, on famuni nine kodufi, asum diemu. I wish you all a safe journey back home. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. Gracias. Mesdames Wasi, oyuala don.
Oh, you can do it better for her, Mami Sawa.